Welcome back to Zail's Tales, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Thank you for putting up with the brief delay, but I'm back, and I am ready to finish this game. But before we finish this game, we have a couple articles of unfinished business to attend to. Also, welcome to the new microphone setup. Hopefully this will cut down on some of the more unpleasant noises that were picked up in the background of my previous recordings. But yes, let's get going. How many times has it been, Slate? 1? Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. So, I have a few things I want to try to do. Just for the sake of being thorough. So, Black Hole Forge. Okay, there's Black Hole Forge. There's White Hole Station. And I think that's it. Those are the only two locations that I'm, like, missing stuff for. And I know what I missed in the Black Hole Forge. So, I'm going to go to the Black Hole Forge. And the way I do that is I go to Brittle Hollow. Using the map, using waypoints. How far I've come. So the way we get to the Black Hole Forge is we go to the Hanging City, we go to the Meltwater District, which is accessible from the Northern Glacier. And we know this because we've died a million times and we just know everything now. Right there. That little pool of water. Little all right. Go in this little ice cave. Go all the way down here. Go all the way down here. And we go in here. Turn this on, or lower the forge, or raise the forge. I can never remember. Anyway, the forge goes up, and now we got to go to Ash Twin. Actually, no. What we want to do. I'm just thinking about this now. No, that'll take us to. Okay. Yeah. We want to go back the way we came. We want to go back the way we came, and that is up here. That's... Whoop. Okay. We go back up here. We go back up to our ship. Back in our ship. We want to go to Ash Twin. Yeah, we want to go to Ash Twin. We want to go to the Ash Twin Towers. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do this. There's a bunch of stuff we haven't read yet. I'll do a more in-depth. I'll do a more in-depth look at like all of the cards. In fact, I'm probably gonna try to do like as much as I can, like an in-depth recap of everything. But for now, we're just finishing off what we can. Excuse me, Giant's Deep. I want to Ash Twin. There we go. Ash Twin, are you going behind the sun? Yeah, you're going behind the sun. Oh no, you're going in front of the sun. It's always so hard to tell. Depth in space is hard. Look at that. My time away from flying has made me so much better at it, I guess. This is the... Oh, no, actually, it's made me better at flying, but it's made me dumber at remembering shit. Move the ship. Move the ship. Move the ship. Move the ship. Okay. All right. Anyway. So, let's... Oh. Let's which one of these is Brittle Hollow? I've already forgotten. It's not one of those. This is the sun. We know this is the sun. Maybe I could I'll just park the ship off to the side. Okay. Alright. Follow. Just do some classic sand pillar following. Want to get to the Brittle Hollow teleporter. Probably should have rested at a bonfire to make time go by. Make time go by faster. Also burning all my oxygen, but I probably won't need all of my oxygen for this. Oh, star exploding. Any more? There's one. There's another star exploding. There's another star exploding. There's another star exploding. Woo. Oh, there's another star exploding. There's another star exploding. on, sand. You can do it. I really should have just waited. I guess I overestimated how much time it would take to lower the Black Hole Forge to make it accessible again. Yeah, this is quite some. This is Hearth one. The next one, that's just starting to become uncovered now, is the Brittle Hollow. Can't get in from the top, right? Yeah, I think we've determined this already. Slowly but surely. It is kind of interesting how in a game where you have to like make every second count, it gives you these moments where several seconds just don't count. There's no like entrances around the sides, I don't think. Just literally have to wait for the sand to go down into the main entrance. It is accessible. Just barely make it inside here. Now the teleporter pad needs to be uncovered. Can I like stand on the teleporter pad? Will this work? Oh, there's another sun exploding. Okay, and then as the sand slowly recedes, the sand pillar makes its way closer to us, right as the teleporter. There's not much game left to get used to that. I think I'm just not gonna get used to it. Okay. Now what I missed, and what I completely forgot until I watched some of my videos again, was I think the thing that I didn't scan in here was one of those projection stones. The explosions. Right, I think it was this guy right here. No, I think it was this guy. This is another Ash Twin projection stone. We keep on getting these. I'm pretty sure I read all of the scrolls. I'm pretty sure it's just this that I didn't scan, and I completely forgot that there is. Let me just get to it. There's just one of them right out here, and I completely just didn't. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. What does this have to say? I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary. And her design is beautifully clever. See, that updated the ship log. And this is yes. My white whale. Well, my second white whale. My whiter whale. The Ash Twin project. How do I get inside? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that ship update was all I needed. So I think I'm just gonna meditate, go back to my ship, Yeah, actually, you know what I could do? What I could do while I'm waiting is, hold on. I could go to, I need to go to Whitehall Station. And the easiest way to do that is, yup. Okie dokie. Alright. Perfect. Now we're at Whitehall Station, where I apparently have also missed something. Oh, wait. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I didn't realize there's like gravity pads on the outside. Is it possible to just... Yeah, is there something like on the outside of the station that I just didn't see? This okay? I mean, there are gravity pads outside the station. I don't think they are anything. But I didn't notice them. Can you just write that in the ship log? Oh, I don't have my ship. That might be troublesome. But there was also no way I was gonna get my... Is that just random space debris coming out of the... Okay. Sorry, I thought that was like headed straight for me for some reason. Alright. Let's go in here. Okay. Whitehall Station. Now, text-wise, I have like... This is like saying, this is Whitehall Station. If you fell in the black hole like a dumbass, don't worry, you're not the only dumbass. Yeah, this is how it's explaining how the Whitehall Station works. We know all this. So wrong one. I could have sworn. Marble, stay in the activated thing. I could have sworn. And and by I could have sworn, I mean I rewatched the video. I could have sworn I already scanned this disc. I took it to the probe cannon. I took it to a projection stone place in the probe cannon, and it was fine. Unfortunately, our options for getting to other projection stones is probably pretty low. I mean, I'd have to go back to Brittle Hollow from here. I don't have a ship, so I can't just fly there. So I could take the teleporter here, but this teleporter is going to put me at the northern glacier, and there isn't going to be much I can do from there, unless there's wait. All right. See, I was ready for it that time. So it wasn't as scary. So I'm here, and I have this stone, which I swear I already scanned. But I don't know. I don't think there's. I don't think because that goes down. Is there I could get? Hold on. There's the ice. The ice is around here, right? The little ice pool, the little glacier pool, with the entrance to the Hanging City in it. It's around here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if there's a projection pool in the Hanging City. I honestly can't remember. Oh, and I also can't go here because I turned on the one-way. Damn it. Okay, alright. So maybe this will require another one. I don't know. I can't think think of anywhere else I have access to with my ship not being. Considering where my ship is, I don't think I have access to anywhere that could give me a projection stone. I wonder if I could, like, jetpack on to Hollow's Lantern from here. Since it's clear that, like, this is not gonna happen. Fun fact, almost everything in the loop in this game is, like, concrete and finite and repeats perfectly every time. Except Hollow's Lantern. Hollow's Lantern has a weird asymmetric orbit, and the fireballs fire at random trajectories, and so fireballs determine when Brittle Hollow is going to fall apart. So because of that randomness, you actually can't predict how Brittle Hollow is going to fall apart every loop. Just a fun little fact that probably most of you watching a Let's Play of this game, assuming you haven't played it before, assuming you have played it before, probably already knows. But that's okay. I'm not going to find a projection stone just wandering around the surface of Brittle Hollow. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish here. Wait. No, that's nothing. Alright, I am going to meditate, and I am going to go immediately to Whitehole Station, and I will, I don't know, maybe, I don't know exactly what happened here, but I could have sworn when I took this projection stone to a reader, it didn't produce any text. But I want to make sure that's the case, so I'm going to meditate. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. Know my name. Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Okay, so now we have proof. The Black Hole Forge created a warp core, and they installed it in the Ash Twin project. The Ash Twin project has a warp core. Yes, that was the last piece of information we need. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Okay, I'm just gonna try one more time. I'm gonna go to Whitehole Station. I'm gonna pick up that thing. Go to Whitehole Station. Pick up the thing. The interloper is currently close to Whitehole Station, so I can just go to the interloper. Out of the sun. close enough to target it. Damn it. Oh god. Now I'm careening through space. What? Oh, that's mark. Okay, I just need to match velocity on something because I exited autopilot while I was still moving very quickly. Okay. Where is it? There's it. That's it. Okay, I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Just fly towards the thing that I want to fly to. What is it? I said I was better at flying because I've been doing it for a while now. Just throw that all out. It's fine. None of that is true. Okay. Here we are. Here is the entrance. Put my suit on. Get out of this space. Up. Get out. Take it to the ship. Okay, so I know there's a projection stone at the probe launch cannon, but I took it there and it didn't show any text, so I'm wondering if that'll still happen if I take it somewhere else. So what if we go back to Brittle Hollow, specifically, well no, not back to Brittle Hollow. What if we go to Ash Twin again, and what if we teleport? I know there's a Brittle Hollow projection stone by the Black Hole Forge. I know there's a projection pool by the Black Hole Forge, rather. I can't have this "there's more to explore" scar on my record. I would never be able to live it down as an adventurer, as a spacefaring adventurer type. Okay, so... Oh, God. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, that was interesting. I, like, panic opened my map, and then it flew me through... Though I'm getting sucked into it again. Okay. I, like, panic opened my map to try to turn off the autopilot, and I, like, threaded the needle and, like, flew through the sand. I guess fast enough to not get sucked up by it. I do not want to wait to deal with that. church over here? Yes, church over here. I'm going to rest by church campfire. Wait for the... Rest by church campfire. Damn it. There we go. Set her down. There we go. Over there, and I can make this a gravity. Hey church, how's it going? Universe ending? Yep. Ghastly business that. I'm gonna take a nap. I don't know, like 4 minutes? 3 minutes? Let's try 3. Jump back to our ship. Slam into the side of it like an absolute champion. Deep. That's good. Okay. Now, by all accounts, I should be able to stab myself with a cactus. I should be able to impale myself on a cactus. Riddle Hollow, please. That's Giant's Deep. No, thank you. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There. Okay, I'm here. I have the projection stone. The projection pool is right around the corner. So we can confirm. I put this, and the video evidence is present. I put this on a projection stone in the probe launch cannon, and it didn't have anything on it. See? Nothing on it. Nothing on it. There's nothing on this projection stone. We can confirm this, yes? And if we put this on here, it should just show us outside the high energy lab, right? Yeah, it's outside the high energy lab. This is like going all the way back to like episode 4, people. So like, God, right? If that's that, then what's the thing I'm missing in Whitehall Station? Like, I've definitely scanned this. It has no text, as seen, no text. 0 text. I don't know if this is a bug, but it has no text. And it shows us outside the high energy lab. All right. That is as much effort as I am willing to expend on the mystery of Whitehall Station, as far as I'm concerned. I think this is a wash, and I'm going to meditate, and I have other stuff to do. I have to throw myself into a volcano. Okay. Now. will finally take the pin out of the thing that has had a pin in it for quite some time. Yeah, alright, let's go. Outside the, whatever. The ship's probably gonna melt in a pile of lava this loop anyway. I was not outside the gravitational pull of Timber Hearth when I engaged autopilot. Alright, let's see how many tries this takes. Because it would be amazing if it only took one. Got a volcanic moon that is just constantly spouting off fireballs. Can't remember which. Can't remember. There's like 3 volcanoes. Okay, just don't get too close. God, it has this irregular orbit that's just very difficult to. Ooh, shooting fireballs. I think it's that one. Doesn't look like it's that one. Is it this one? Fuck. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, there's a reason this is. Okay, so it's not in either of the 2 volcanoes that are near each other. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is it in there? No. Is it in there? Yes. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fireball. Alright, come back. Come back. Come back. Come on, don't shoot a fireball at me. Please don't shoot a fireball at me. I'm gonna wait for a fireball to shoot before I go in. There it goes, there it goes. Alright, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. We're gonna very carefully. How's the landing cam look? Oh man. Man, we could have brought the stone here. There's a projection stone outside here. Okay. Look at that. Oh god, it's like. Okay, we got a projection stone in here. May as well repair the landing gear. The headlights. Stop making that disconcerting noise. Okay. Increased solar activity detected. Yeah. True. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Okay, so they had like a setup here on Hollow's lantern. Oh wait, no, there's a wall here. There's a wall. Ship, not right now, please. Okay. Yeah, there's a projection pool. Projection. But I don't see any actual writing. It just looks like they were set up here for some reason. Maybe it's just like a monitoring station. And then all of its automatic systems, just once the supernova started, all the automatic systems tripped. Okay, now I just want to like make sure. flying around here. That's a lot of lava just sort of whipping around. Did I like land on one? No, I don't think I did. Alright. Well, this was mildly interesting. The fact that there's a projection here is kind of interesting. But I feel like there isn't actually anything here. Did that update the ship log even? No. It's weird because like there's an entry for Hollow's Lantern and it says no discoveries yet, so it implies that there is something to discover here. I wonder if I can just fly out of the top of this volcano without getting destroyed by a fireball. Yes. Okay. Whoa, whoa, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. I don't know if there's anything more I can get from Hollow's Lantern. I mean, there probably is. But like all that was down there was like a computer diagnostic thing. Whoa, wait, what's that? What's that? Is that the same thing? I don't think that's the same thing. Oh yeah, that was, I think that was the same thing, but there's also something on the other side. Fuck. Yeah, what's over here though? Fuck. Oh god. Okay, that was pretty close. Land the ship. Let's move the ship. Yeah, let's move the ship. Let's move the ship a little. All right. Is that good? Okay, I think that's good. Same place. I don't think there's anything else here. I'm happy that I was able to land here because clearly this is sort of just like a little mini challenge. Can you get in here? Oh no, there is one. Wait, hold on. I did land on one. Okay, cool. What does it say? Friends in the Timber Hearth mines. The last pipe of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ashton Project's protective shell. Gratitude. We'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ashton project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell could destroy everything. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. These are the mines. These are the mines that we found in Timber Hearth. Like way back in like episode 5 or something. Yeah, there's like some ore here that's like kind of starry. Everything's on like a jaunty angle. I'm not sure why that is. That has to be a ship entry. That hat in the log entry. If that's not a log entry, I'll buy a hat, wear it just long enough for people to associate it as my hat, and then eat it. Ha! No eating of hats for me. More samples from the Nomai mines on Timberhearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ass Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. All right. Talk about really scraping the bottom of the volcano for information. I wonder if I can get out of this volcano without, like, being obliterated. Okay, what if we just fireball? No problem. Alright, nice. Let me just get out into, like, neutral space for a second. Oh, star exploding. That's not the sound of neutral space. Oh, that's the sound of me falling into the gravitational pull of Brittle Hollow. Cool. Okay, let me just... Wow, they're just popping off like popcorn. There's like two right there. Okay. Let's just chill in neutral space for a moment. Check my ship's log. Okay. I'm closing the door on Whitehole Station. I don't know why there's still, like, I don't really care enough to, like, look it up. And it's just whatever, it's fine. It's not like there's other things that I missed. You know, I'm okay with, like, that being the case. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I am going to initiate my little check-in. I'm gonna start a fresh loop. Hey, Slate. I think it's only fitting that we start with you, Slate. There's our pilot, ready to get this beauty off the ground. Hey, what can I do for you? You know the ship's a death trap, right? Well, yeah, it's a death trap, but it's a really powerful death trap. Why? What? You suddenly care about safety now? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. You're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. Priorities. Well, how's everyone else here doing? Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going you're going into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone's launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says if it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. You're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. I want to give it a test drive. Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Okay, well, let's see. Oh god, oh fuck. Whoa, okay. That was definitely gonna hit me in the face if I didn't reset it. Which would have been an astronomically impressive way to die. Hold on, I wonder if I could do that. Can I like destroy myself with the model? Nope. So if I just like launch it like directly up. Is that just not coming back? Is that just in space now? Yeah, I don't think that's coming back. Okay. Let's do something. Whoop. It's generally understood in the Wild community that the model is actually significantly harder to control than the real ship. I wonder if I can like get it on another thing. I wonder if I can like get it over this side. Whoop. Okay. Well, alright. Micah, I think you've seen that I've improved a great deal. So I think some of these people will probably just say the same thing. Hey, hatchling. Here you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Go-san open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more dauntingly digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true heartland, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. It's launch day, huh? I was gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about the platforms on ships. The ship's launch room is getting old. About time you built a new, less flammable one. The Big Green Village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Okay, I think most of these like incidental characters have the same dialogue. The current launch pad is fine, thanks. Oh, really? Dang. Well, maybe someone needs a new port or something. A big one. Yeah, and then you'll talk about travelers with their instruments. Just saying hi before I leave. think these guys will probably just want to play. They've got their radios and they want to play signal scope hide and seek. You guys want to talk about the fishing on dark, the fishing stories that people brought back from Afghanistan. However, there are some characters that are a little more in tune with what's going on. Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look. You've got to see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they're opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro? Or Ryback? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. This is making my stomach hurt. Hal, can you help me? Hal, can you help me translate this new alien language I found? A new language? Yes, absolutely. Stars above. You bet I can. Just give me, let's call it 100 samples from some form of epitographical codex and 6 months, and I should have a vague gist of the graphemes this new language is working with. Gosh, I can't wait to get started. Yeah, it's actually kind of cute. If you go to the stranger, you realize, oh, I don't know the language here, and you think, oh, I'll just go talk to the person who invented the translator, which is a totally reasonable course of action that you might take. But he's like, oh yeah, sure, just give me like 600 unique samples of their language in 6 months, and I'm sure I'll be able to come up with something. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's good and all. All right, what's up, Hornfells? Look at this. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. I bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Is there something you needed? I found Feldspar. You found Feldspar? And they're in Dark Bramble? Stars above. This is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. That Feldspar didn't immediately join on your ship and return here is incredibly Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gosan and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gosan who brings Feldspar home. Thank you again. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Ryback is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant Steep. And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, or even if they're still alive. Well, I mean, you do now, but it's okay. It's okay, Hornfells. You're having a busy day. So am I. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Was there anything you need? Was there something you needed? Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of the Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gosan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control, and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosan did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they've left. Was there something you needed? Thanks, I'm good. Take care. I wish they were all only that big. think that's everything to see on Timber Hearth. We do, however, have one old friend. Can I just drop down here? That preferably without breaking my... Oh, I don't have a jetpack. I should probably not jump down there thinking I have a jetpack, because I do not. And that would be a weird way to end the loop. Is just you know, pilot prepared to blast off into space for the first time, jumps off a cliff. Startling many. Graceful. Come on. Come on. Hey, Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back before our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's most just used to keep a sort of eye on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfells and Gosan mostly. They radio up and chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that You don't always get that in our solar system. You are right, Esker, about that. I will give you that as... Yes, that is true. Let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably. Or, actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is by the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the outer rock is pretty small moon. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. No stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the lunar outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down the number of launches and landings taken place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings for Timber Hearth to keep an eye on and keeping an eye on things. I'll talk to you later. Sun is very angry. I don't think Shirt will be in much of a mood for visitors. Nice. I think I damaged every single part of my ship. Yeah. Fortunately, if we want to have a rational conversation with Church, this is not Church's camp. Church's camp on the other side of the. Yeah, Church's camp is literally on the other side of the planet. Ugh. Stars, they're all dying. There've been too many supernovas for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Earth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars, you see? All the other stars are dying out. Why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no, oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to. Oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Come, sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. Sure, why not? We only get so much time, don't we? There was still more I wanted to do. How unlucky to have been born at the end of the universe. Any minute now. Any minute now. So here's a fun fact. I got a marshmallow on my stick. Sun's about to blow up. How about we visit Church first? I think we've seen him having. I feel like we haven't really seen enough of Church before the existential breakdown. Land the ship. Alright. Perfect. Landed it on a nice jaunty angle, and I'm off a cliff. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. Perfect landing. Hey, Chert. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well, then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. I have a question for you. Tell me, what can I do for you? I found something. Please do tell. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. Fascinating. It might interest you to know that the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there. Farther than Harthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists. I have a question. I found something. I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that is sometimes there and sometimes not? I have observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. I found modern Nomai transmission saying the universe is dying. Oh, let's sure. You, what? I don't. What? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space? And they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing is dying? Currently? Right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernova, they were... But I've been studying the stars for... Well, what does it matter if... I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. But surely I would have seen some kind of other sign other than supernova, so perhaps... Oh dear, I think I've locked him out of... discussions with other things. I'm sorry, Chert. I'm sorry. I'll let me check on you later. Let me go talk to someone else who is also currently in a state of like existential... Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Trans deep. Let's go talk to another traveler who's hard to talk to for reasons. Yeah. I feel a little bad, like, psychologically torturing Church, who's clearly very, sensitive about the fact that everything's coming to an end. And so there's nothing we can do about it. Is this Church? Not Church. Is this Gabbro's Island? No, it's a construction yard. Statue Island. Yeah, bro. A few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my tiny island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. What's up? I found something. Nice. What you got for me? I reached the inside of Statue Island. The Nomai created those head statues for recording memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that the one on the beach looked at me funny. That must have been my memory friend. Hello again. I found something. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Oh, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each loop. Time loop, for real? What'd you find out? Over enthusiasm. Kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm kind of surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, I think broke might be the wrong word, because it looked like the orbital probe cannon was still firing successfully at the beginning of each loop. Okay. I found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. I found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Nice. Did I look busy in it? I hope I look busy. Might have been the first time Hornfeld sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how it got shot into my beautiful. Probably how it got a shot of my beautiful behelmeted face. Come to think of it, I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find old Spacey is to just use a map that is generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? It's like inviting us to it. Good old deep space satellite. Always make sure we know where it's going. I have a map? Why'd Hornfels think it was broken? Dunno. Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me lots of things. And sometimes I tune out and pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. But guess that deep space satellite must have sent Timberheart some weird pictures. But like, what's considered weird for a satellite, you know? Anyway, if you ever want to visit old Spacey, fastest way is to jump up into your ship and use the solar system map to lock onto the satellite, same as you would any astro body. Okay, what else you got? Before the wind comes. Okay, that one just gets me. Okay, hold on. I hear the wind. Please let me stop talking to you. Please let me stop. Okay. Inside the cave. Get inside the cave. There. Right on cue. Just use down thrust to stay where I'm standing. I love how Gabbro's just floating there playing his like flute clarinet thing. You can tell when they're coming. Tell when they're coming. coming like right now? No, that's the one that's like. Oh no. Wow, that really does sound like there's another one coming. Someone's moving away, right? Okay, I'm gonna choose to continue to talk to you, Gabbro. Again. Found your ship. Oh, cool. So it's floating in the ocean, huh? Did it look like it was having a good time? Okay. What do you do out here? What are any of us doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring the solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, our outer space really gives me room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by, lifts your little island paradise clean out of the water. Then less peaceful. Okay, I think that's all I have to say to Gabbro. The main things you want to tell people about, you want to tell the travelers about, are the things that you've discovered, because that list updates throughout the game. Now, let's visit. Put the space sideways, just to keep it fresh. It's deep. Brittle Hollow. Let's check in on the banjo. Oh, you get a whole bunch of them. You can get a whole bunch of them together if you go in this direction. Lovely. Now, it would be great if the Tower of Quantum Knowledge was still here. It is. Excellent. Okay. Going for... Okay, here we go. Staircase. What? No. Okay, that was... Oh, I think a tree spawned and it bumped my ship. I think the easiest way to get to Ryback is to just go down. Here. At the bottom of the tower. I think there's just a path to the crossroads, like right here. Okay. These unpleasant Nomai gravity rings. What's up, Ryback? Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Oh, sure, of course. Anything you want. I learned something. Whoa, that's a big list. That's a big list. I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope you can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something. I found the vessel. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from outside our solar system. Ah, yes, I knew it. But that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? Are they from our galaxy? Or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here? And why did they come here? Hey, I might not be much of an astronaut, but I'm really glad I came out here to see the Nomai's artifacts for myself. And thanks for telling me about the vessel, I mean. I learned something. Oh, cool. Saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I learned something. I saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City was where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you know what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something. I saw the Sunless City on Embertwin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside Embertwin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed? That's great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried by the sand in that cave, by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai were sure ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Embertwin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. I learned something. It's my first day. I went to the comet and, oh wow. Wow. So that's how the Nomai died. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above. It's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. I think if that comet had killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd have never left Timberhearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. I learned something. I talked to a living Nomai. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What? On the Quantum Moon, you said? There's a sort of living Nomai on the Quantum Moon? Why didn't you say so? Oh, wow. Wow, this is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds Adventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nomai. Great. So, I just have to get back into space, fly to the Quantum Moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's probably doable. It's my first day, Ryvek. I've been busy. Okay, I'll see you later. Alright, I don't know if I'm willing to bet. Is my ship gone? My ship is probably gone, isn't it? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Trying to find the cursor. Wait. Trying to find the cursor that indicates where my ship is. And I literally. Okay, I'll just look on the map. Okay, is my ship over by Whitehole Station? Wait, where's my ship? Has my ship just been vaporized? Did my ship get like hit by a. Did my ship just get hit by a fireball and get like vaporized? Because I don't see it anywhere. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing. But that's okay. Our, just 2 more stops to make on our whirlwind tour. Buckets. Nice. Going to Dark Brambles, just like going to the grocery store. It's miserable, but you just gotta do it. Fuck. Go through that sideways. Whoa, where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Let me guess, anglerfish? Yeah, you got it in one. Kind of hard not to once you've seen one of those fish up close and personal like. Well, take a load off and refill your oxygen tank, hatchling. There's plenty of fire to go around. I found something. Right. I went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found that bit by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfels would have my very handsome head if he knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship is fragile, it can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun, now was I? And the jellyfish, you figure those out too. Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Hey, Hatchling, pull up a marshmallow stick. Found something. I found the anglerfish nest. So that's where those blasted things come from, isn't it? Stars above. If I still had a working ship, I would be sorely tempted to go and show 'em what. Show 'em what's what. Probably best to leave 'em alone, though. Really, more trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. I found the frozen jellyfish near your ship. So that old thing's there. That old thing's still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It was pretty cozy inside. Does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. surety. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Okay, I think that's... I'm pretty sure all the other stuff has been available. It's always the telling them you found stuff or discovered stuff. They have new dialogue. And yeah, I probably could have been back here to say all these things earlier in the game, but I just kind of forgot to. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can say to Chert. I'm pretty sure the thing I talked to him last time was like the last thing that was I had an option to. Okay, so we're gonna do loop one more time because there's one more thing I just want to figure out before we end this episode. And I know we're probably going long at this point, but I don't care. Yeah, one more time. Said our goodbyes. But saying goodbye implies you know where you're going or what you're doing. What do we know about the Ash Twin project? The central chamber inside the Ash Twin. Inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct a technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Each memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So they had to have a way in and out. Like there has to be a way in and out because, like, you know, there has to be. Like they couldn't have built this thing without having a way in and out. So like, okay, like let's look at the big cards. So we got the big cards. We got the Quantum Moon. What we learned at the Quantum Moon was that the Quantum Moon orbits the eye of the universe. And the Nomai traveled to the Quantum Moon in order to like make a pilgrimage to the eye of the universe. Because that's like the closest they can come. The eye of the universe is in a deep orbit, like a distant orbit of this solar system. And thanks to the work of the orbital probe cannon, firing like a million times, they were able to find the eye of the universe. And the probe tracking module has the coordinates for the eye of the universe. So that's this big probe cannon. Also, we have the vessel. Okay, let me just make sure. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. It was like the sixth location. I met a living Nomai named Selenum at the South Pole. The Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the Quantum Moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomenon in the entire solar system. Selenum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Selenum has an hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. So the Nomai determined that the eye of the universe is like this super Swiss cheese, like mother of all Swiss cheese, super Swiss cheese. That's such a It's such an undercutting way of describing it, but I'm using the terms I was already established in this playthrough, and I'm gonna be consistent because I'm a good YouTuber. So they became obsessed with the Eye of the Universe, and their clan's biggest question is what would happen if we were to like look at it, because all the quantum stuff is supposed to be like it's completely. Who knows what it could be until you look at it. And the Eye of the Universe is supposed to represent the like sort of height of that, like the largest example of like that mechanic being in play. So their goal was to get someone into the Eye of the Universe, but they couldn't do that because they couldn't find it. They came to this system on the vessel because they found a signal which, if we go back to the expansion, was originally found by the inhabitants of the Stranger. And then a whole thing kind of happened there. We don't need to go over it again. But, like, one guy let the signal out just long enough for the Nomai of the vessel to hear it. The Nomai hear it, but then it disappears again because the inhabitants of the Stranger seal off the signal again. So they lose the signal, and so they have to find it manually. And they try a bunch of stuff, but eventually the thing that works is they build a probe cannon that links in with these statues, which sends information back in time using the Ash Twin project. And because of that, a million, billion, trillion probes, and then long after the Nomai are dead because of the interloper, then they find the Eye of the Universe's coordinates. But then the thing is, it's so far away that no Hearthian ship can get there, and the vessel is warp capable, but its warp core is damaged. But an advanced warp core was approved for the installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No Hearthian ship can go out as far as where the Eye of the Universe is, but we need something that isn't a Hearthian ship, and we have something that isn't a Hearthian ship. We have a Nomai ship, and its warp core is damaged. Have the location. We have it in Nomai coordinates. Wait a minute. Hold on. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the Nomai's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai found the coordinates marked in the... I found Nomai coordinates marking the location. It's coordinates. The input device is coordinates. How do I get inside the Ash Twin project? I'm starting to understand what I need to do, but I can't do any of it if I can't get inside the Ash Twin project. There had to have been a way. they wouldn't have been able to build it if there wasn't a wing. They didn't just like completely seal it off and then like make it so you couldn't get inside. I'm walking behind the sand pillar again. Why is that my like go-to thing? Okay, this is the sun. This is the sun tower. Getting in here teleports me to the sun station. This does not help me get inside the Ash Twin project. Getting in here does not help me get inside the Ash Twin project. What else? These were all of these towers were constructed to help facilitate the transfer of materials and resources to the construction of the Ash Twin project. The sun, oh hello interloper. The sun station was to interact with the sun station because the sun station was supposed to be a source of power for the Ash Twin project. But the sun station didn't work, but they still built the infrastructure to teleport there. I feel like I'm just a raving person walking around in the desert. Sun station. Can't help you. I don't think it can help you. Okay. Well, what's next? Okay. So, I guess the next is. I just want the sand to go down faster. Out of the way. There's a teleport to Giant's Deep, because the Giant's Deep is where they designed the statues, and they needed the statues. The statues were part of the Ash Twin project. That's why there's a teleporter that goes to Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow was where the Black Hole Forge was. That's where the warp core got designed. So they needed to have a teleporter that went to. They had to have a teleporter that went to Brittle Hollow. They have one for Timberhearth. Timberhearth was where they mined the raw materials to construct the Ash Twin project. So wait. These towers are the hourglass ones. Why did they need to go to the? Oh no. They needed to go to Ember Twin. They needed to go to Ember Twin because the Ember Twin is where the high energy lab was. That's where they made the discovery about the negative time interval. But then, wait. So one of these is, if this is Ember Twin, then that means this is. Ow. If this is Ember Twin, then that means this is Ash Twin. And we're on Ash Twin. Why fuck is there a teleporter to Ash Twin on Ash Twin? Wait. Great. And let me guess. No. This is not how this episode's ending. This is not how this episode's ending. Oh, Christ. Okay, well. I was gonna meditate anyway, folks. Okay, alright. This time no screwing around. We're going to make use of the mechanics that exist in the game so I don't go walking around on Ash Twin for like 6 real-life minutes unnecessarily. But that's a good question, right? Like, why is there an Ash Twin teleporter on Ash Twin? There's like no reason why it would be there, right? There's no, you know, what purpose could it possibly serve if all of the teleporters on Ash Twin, if all of the teleporters on Ash Twin are meant to teleport to some place that's important for the Ash Twin project? It's just been staring me in the face the whole time. Hoping that waiting those 6 minutes has given me enough time to actually go there. Exactly. And there it is. There's the alignment. Gotta go real close. Come on. No, too far. Get out of my way, buddy. Fuck. Alright. I am just gonna sit in this cubby. And I will not be denied. Have to keep asking the questions. If if all the towers here serve a purpose for the Ashtwin project, what does this teleporter do? Because all the other teleporters, it's obvious what they do. And, well, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's kind of obvious what this teleporter does. Wish the ceiling hadn't been blown off this tower. It would make things so much more convenient if this place had a ceiling. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Teleporter has to align with the astral body. The astral body is itself, which means minutes, 46 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Masks received data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep Memory Stone, Timber Hearth Memory Statue. 12 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Here it is. Here's the projection pool. There's a lot of writing here. Oh, there's a lot of writing here. Today we finished the excavation of Ashtwin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ashtwin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. I mean, pretty significantly from the looks of it. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can still hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Okay, just sent the warp core from the final tower for us. From the Black Hole Forge. Now Ashtwin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Canvas is working his craft with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Caspa had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through Ashtwin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. That Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon. Tells me the cannon is These advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Then, if anyone can code a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. It would help remind Avens that Mallow will be one of the number aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Flux and Dad has finished the memory statues together. They are truly remarkable. When the Ashtwin and Idea have worked on the sun station, have worked hard on the sun station. It at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ashton project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova and send the probe back from this cannon, send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still within a viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode, but you can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find a way to halt your aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we have been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system. We are anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge it might be gained there. Artificial gravity control. Caution. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Moving the core will disable the Ash Twin Moving the core disable the Ash Twin Moving the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Disable the Ash Twin Moving the core and moving the core Ash Twin and the time moving the core. Disable the Ash Twin engine time. Removing the core will end the time loop.